For me, being in the room where change happens is not just about participation. It's about preparation. I've seen what happens when our communities are not in the room, and that's exactly why I'm committed to being in it. Hello, my name is Alisha Ariana Mitchell. I'm a political science and journalism double major with a minor in media studies at Mercer University, graduating in May 2026. I'm excited to be a candidate for this internship and to contribute meaningfully to policy work that drives real change. I believe in two important things. First, if you want to create change, you must actively be involved in the process. Second, once you create that change, it is essential to communicate effectively so people understand it and see themselves reflected in it. These two beliefs are the foundation of why I'm applying. The first reason I'm applying is my commitment to turning advocacy into action. Growing up in the South in a lower income community with a strong Black and Hispanic presence, I saw firsthand how policy shapes access to education, resources, and opportunity. I remember sitting in a classroom in a Title I school, learning in a temporary building, and realizing this wasn't just a random experience, it was policy. U.S. systems were not originally designed with our communities in mind, and that reality continues to impact outcomes today. Because of that, I understand how critical it is for Black policymakers to not only be present, but intentional in how policy is created, implemented, and communicated. I'm excited about the prospect of learning in Washington, D.C. at the center of Black political leadership and growing alongside leaders who are working to create more equitable and inclusive policies and to train up the leaders of tomorrow. I'm especially interested in how policy can improve outcomes in low-income communities, particularly in areas like education funding, which serves as the foundation for long-term opportunity and mobility. I want to grow into a policymaker who creates solutions rooted in both evidence and lived experience. The second reason I'm applying is my passion for communication storytelling as a tool for policy impact. As a journalism student, I've learned that policy is only as effective as people's understanding of it. Through my television program on WMBB TV called Getting Cozy with Alisha, I interviewed community members, students, and leaders about how policy directly or indirectly has shaped their lives. I've heard stories from individuals who gained citizenship and built successful careers, yet still face barriers to homeownership. I've spoken with others who struggled to access healthcare due to policy limitations. These experiences reinforce that behind every policy is a real person navigating its consequences. I want to use communication to bridge the gap between policy and the people it serves to ensure policies are not only created, but also accessible, understood, and trusted. Ultimately, this opportunity is about gaining the knowledge, skills, and perspectives to create policies that reflect the realities of communities like mine. I cannot wait for the opportunity to experience policymakers researching issues, engaging with communities, and designing solutions that address systematic barriers while expanding opportunity for Black communities. And I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to do that through the CBCF internship program. Thank you for your time.